Hello, good morning, beautiful one, ladies and gentlemen, amazing one, and welcome on board Inspiration with Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. It's always a pleasure and privilege to spend this amazing few minutes with you, and thank you for joining me. Make yourself comfortable, and we're going to have a wonderful few minutes together. I hope you're having a great day, a great evening, a great night, wherever you're joining me from around the globe. Thank you, and I'll dedicate this music to you by Richard Harry Dikonge, who is a wonderful musician from the beautiful nation of Cameroon, where I originally come from. Enjoy the music while we wait for others to join us, and then we're going to start Inspiration with Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. Thank you. And it says, C'est la vie, it is life. Life is full of ups and downs. You know, I'm just saying that. Life is full of like top moments, great moments, lows, highs. It's full of seasons. C'est la vie. It's in French. Thank you. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable as you join me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My voice is not very good. Thank you all for joining me. Welcome on board Inspiration Hour. Here is Harry Dikonge from Cameroon. C'est la vie, that's life. That's life, full of ups and downs, negatives and positives. It's about choices. All right, we're gonna start now. Thank you all for joining me. Welcome on board Inspiration with Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. Wonderful. I'm just gonna put the music there. How are you there? Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from around the globe. Thank you for joining me. You're welcome on board Inspiration with Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. It's a pleasure and a privilege to spend this wonderful and inspiring moment with you all. And thank you for joining me. Make yourself so comfortable and we're going to have a wonderful time. You know, wherever you are you having your break, in your workshop, just have some moments, of inspiration. Just relax. I'm coming to you from the beautiful city of Liverpool, all the way from the United Kingdom and from the beautiful premises of Voice of Nations. And I am Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi. I'm the founder and CEO of Voice of Nations. I'm the founder and global chair of Global Visionary Women Network. I'm also the founder and global chair of Dr. Sylvia Likambi International. And it's all about transforming mind and unveiling people's purpose. It's all about, getting people out of, societal norms, so people do not conform to societal norms, labels, and limitations, but are continually transformed through the renewal of their minds. And I received these questions, which I've received over and over in my workshops, in my master classes. Thank you for joining me. People asking me, Sylvia, you make it so easy, as if to be positive is something so easy. And so, to be calm. It's so easy to get on the attitude of being optimistic. It is really easy. With everything in life, it's all about the training. It's all about practicing it. And with time, it becomes the norm in your life. So they keep asking me, how do you manage to stay positive with all the negatives that goes on around you? How can someone manage to stay positive and be optimistic in life despite all the negatives that goes on in my head, around me, in my neighborhood, in the news, and everywhere around the world? Well, if that was the case, that the situations or the circumstances around the world will determine how we feel, then there will never be peace. Some of us will never have peace, joy, happiness, because the world is a constant unrest. And especially some people who come from some countries in Africa, they will never be happy. They will never have peace. But guess what? Research has shown that some of the happiest children and most grateful children in the world are children who are poor. Some children from some deprived areas in Africa. So joy is not actually determined by the things that happen around you or your circumstances. It is much more determined on who you are or on your ability to tap in from within you and become happy. It is a choice. Life is full of ups and downs. There are seasons in life. Thank you, my darling Ella. And once we understand that, we actually understand and embrace this. Knowing, there's a time to be happy, there's a time to be sad, but it's never going to last forever. Because you're human, of course, I can't be so positive every single day and someone dies or someone is unwell. I'm going out there, I will be positive, I will be optimistic because they can get well, they can get healed. You can be positive even in the worst situations in the life, in the world. So, to answer these questions, which I'm sure so many of you may be asking, thank you, good afternoon, wonderful lady, thank you, Ella, thank you. Some of you may be asking, Sylvia, it's so difficult to be positive. My spouse, my children are so negative. My family is so negative. I don't even want to go around, away from our home because we talk too often of terror out there, war out there. Some of our own lives are at constant unrest. Some of us are fighting a personal battle. Some of us are fighting battles within the confinements of our own homes. So I don't want to go too far. I want to stay at home. So you're asking me, maybe you're one of those. It's so difficult. My children are negative. My husband, how can I be positive? Sylvia, maybe I'm not well. I got a negative report. One of my amazing students came in today with a negative report, from the doctor. And I was actually able to calm her. And she was telling me like, I couldn't wait to see you, Sylvia. I was looking so forward to this day, to this workshop, so I can show you this report and talk to you about it. And interestingly, it's something I've had myself. I had that similar report. I've been diagnosed with that. And I told her, so I could encourage her. That's all right. It's just a diagnosis. You just go for the checkup and it could be resolved. And it doesn't necessarily mean she was already so fearful, I'm going to die. I said, no, relax. It's okay. And I could tell her, in the medical terms as well, the meaning of that. And it could be easily resolved. And then I didn't want to talk about myself, but I kept hearing within me, just use yourself as an example. That when you were about maybe 20 years old or 22, you were diagnosed with that. And it was just so easy. It was all resolved. In fact, I'm not going to go so much into the details of that, but it's something so cool. And she felt hopeful. She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm great. Nothing will happen to me. Look at how you are. And this is about 22 years after that, or 20 years after I was diagnosed. I'm very fine and everything has been resolved. So I made her to be hopeful. I gave her, the opportunity to find the best, to look at the best in the situation, to look at the positives, even in the midst of negatives. So if you are asking this question, how can you be positive? Let me get my music in the background. Sorry. How can you be positive when everything around you seems to be falling apart? Just give me 1 minute, please. I love to have this music in the background. All right, I'm just going to leave that. Yeah, I think my music has gone off. Wonderful. I'm just going to leave that. I'll just continue with you. If you're one of that, or one of those asking those questions, I want to ask you, it's just a similar thing or exactly the same thing like asking, how can light shine where there is darkness, everywhere that there is darkness? Light is meant especially to shine where there is darkness. So if you're asking this question, how can you manage to be positive in the midst of negativity? How can light manage to shine in the midst of darkness? Darkness reveals the brilliance of light. Darkness reveals the essence, the purpose of light. Darkness is necessary for light to shine and its full purpose and potential be made manifest. If you go out the way there is so much daylight, you don't need the light. You don't need the light. You need light most where there is darkness. And when light steps in, darkness becomes in existence. It's exactly the same thing. You need positivity at most where there is negativity. So come on. That is an opportunity for you to shine. That is an opportunity in the midst of negativity, in the midst of triumphs, of tribulation, trials, is the best opportunity for you to be highly positive, for you to be extremely positive. So does that make sense? Like light can only shine where there is darkness. You can only be positive, because if not, it's the norm. If everyone around you is positive, that's just the norm. We don't realize the difference because everyone is positive. But your difference is noted when there is negative around you. So in the opportunity or in the case, in an environment where there is so much negativity, it's your ability or it's your moment, your ideal moment to go out there and just infest and contaminate the place with so much positivity. And guess what, like I said, because positivity comes from within you. If you are not capable of staying positive in the midst of negatives, bad news, negative situation, it's because you don't have positive within you. It's not because of the circumstances. It's not because of the negativity. It's not because of those people who are so at unrest around you. Because remember, peace is not the absence of war and trials and tribulations. Peace is not the absence of turmoils in life. There will be always. It is your ability to remain serene and peaceful, even in the midst of storms and unrest. And that's why J.F. Kennedy could say, if we cannot have peace in the world as we yearn for, let us try to have peace within the nations. If we cannot have peace in the nations like we yearn for, let us try to have peace within the cities. If there cannot be peace in the cities, why don't we try to have peace within a little environment, which is within our neighborhoods? And if we cannot manage to have peace within our neighborhoods, why don't we try to have peace within our homes? And if there cannot be peace in the homes, why not in the smaller units that live in that home, which is the families? And above all, if there can still not be peace in the family, the ultimate peace should come from you, within you. Let there be peace within you. So you're not having peace within, you not experiencing peace, has got nothing to do with the amount of unrest around you or in your environment. It's got to do with your inability to find peace within you and manifest that wherever you are. Because if you are peace, you are an epitome of peace. Wherever you go, peace is made manifest. Peace flows out from you because it is a fruit of the Spirit. Just in the same way, if you are full of positivity, if you are a stream, an ocean of positivity, in the midst of all negatives, within your home, the confinement of your home, whatever report the doctor gives you, you are an ocean of positivity. You are capable of remaining positive and optimistic despite the negatives around you. And eventually, you attract just positives. So let's take, for example, we have this mighty ocean. Can you ask me as well, how come we can still have water in the ocean, even when there is fire around in the forest? Fire has no ability. You cannot set a fire on an ocean, can we? It's gonna quench it. So positivity is an antidote to neutralize and quench the effect of negativity within you, around you, in your life, in your environment, and wherever you go. So if you lack the ability to stay positive, it's because you don't have positives within you. You have not deposited enough within your mind. It's like a bank. Whatever you deposit there, that is what you're going to take out in time of need. So be careful what you deposit. Deposit it now when you are in a very calm state. You are not in trial. Keep speaking. Keep being positive. I'm hopeful. I'm positive. I'm this. What are the positives you know in the world? Maybe they've given you a bad report. You're sick. I'm a healthy child. I'm a great warrior. I'm a victor. I will thrive over this illness. You just speak and speak. You are depositing consciously. The only time you have effect is when you deposit, consciously or unconsciously. You can let other people make a deposit in your bank account. You have not done it directly. But whatever they've deposited there, if you have 10,000, that is what you will draw for when you need money and you need that. So whatever you have deposited within you, all the positives, in the greatest moment of trials, of turmoil, that is what you're going to draw from. There is nothing else. The bank is full of positives. So I was talking about that ocean. You cannot set an ocean on fire. Let the fire comes from within or from around the forest. They're going to quench as they get into that ocean. So I just want to encourage you. Fill your life. Let your life become an ocean of positivity. So it becomes an antidote. When negatives come, it neutralizes them. They have no effect. When you're full of positive, it doesn't matter what happens out there. It doesn't matter the bad news. There are seasons, of course, you are human. You will be for a while, be still, mourn, be compassionate. But you know that it's just a matter of time. Once you get back into that ocean, you are washed away with an ocean of positivity. You are refreshed with an ocean of positivity. You are filled with positivity and you overcome that negative environment and situation. It might be dead. We are human. I grieve for a moment. I cannot stay negative. There is just no way because all I have within me is positives. Once I've gone there, because I'm human, I manifest, I take, part in grieving and everything and supporting those who are grieving and mourning. Eventually, I need to help them. I need to wash them from that negativity. And then you pour out. And that's the best way you can help them. So you heal and they heal. So you come out with your ocean of positivity. You pour it out. Wherever you go, let your words be life. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Your mouth will draw in only from what is within you, not from what is out there, not from the world, not from the negatives, not from the negative reports or medical conditions that they've actually diagnosed you with. But what you believe is actually happening within you. You will speak from that abundance. So, if you're thinking that is your situation, how positive or how negative it is, that is responsible for you being so negative, or it is responsible for you not being positive, please, I come here to tell you that you need to change your mindset. You need to be responsible. You are responsible for your being negative. You are responsible, consciously or unconsciously. You cannot give what you don't have. You filled yourself with so much negativity. And when negativity comes, unfortunately, it meets like a truck. So it makes a great negativity. Thank you. It's just the same thing like my mom Joanne listening. Oh, thank you, darling. Wonderful. So it's just the same thing like when you are the light, like I mentioned, you have one goal, you shine in the darkness. If there are so many lights, what a bright light that you shine in every environment that you go. And how much light can you give even to those at a distance? So that's how it is. When you're a positive person and you take more positive, you meet more positive people, how much more greatness and positives can you have and infest our world and heal our world from this spirit of negativity, of destruction that is killing people and making them never fulfill their maximum potential. I just leave you right now, wishing you all the very best, and go and fill yourself with positives. Fuel yourself and get ready, because that's your bank account. That's what you put in there that you will get. Do not blame people. Be responsible enough to realize that I'm so negative in my life. When I open my mouth to speak, no one put the words in you, remember. Your thoughts determine your words. As you think, so you become. But your words actually stem far from your thought, from your belief system. What you believe to be, you start thinking, then you speak. So everything you speak, you are responsible for it. If you're negative, you are responsible. Do something today. Decide that you're going to start feeding yourself with positives, regardless of what happens. And whenever you go through challenges, it is wonderful. It is beautiful. Life will never be the same again. Life will be glorious. Life will be amazing. You will walk about smiling and infesting others. Everywhere I go, it's such a privilege and honor. I mean, a lot of people say that there is that light that shines in me. I know I'm a light. I am a light. You are a light, Ella. You are a light. My wonderful, wonderful teacher, Mr. Fon. That was my maths teacher. It's such a privilege. I'm where I am today because he contributed immensely. And I was his beloved student. He really loved me. And he really favored me a lot because I was kind of intelligent. But then he was such an awesome teacher. Thank you so much, Mr. Fon Divine. I am where I am today because you contributed in making me this amazing person that I am. He was my secondary school teacher. I'm honored to have you on board. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nadi. God bless you. And let's go on there and fill our life with positive. Be positive. Be positive. A cheerful heart. In other words, positive heart. It is medicine to the soul. It heals any disease. It can heal every situation, every grief, every heartbreak. But a broken spirit, a negative spirit, a complaining spirit, it saps all your energy. It brings darkness within you. So come on now. Thank you all for joining me. You just go there and feed yourself with positives. Listen to people who are positive. Listen to people who are inspiring. And you become so inspired that your life will never remain the same again. So everywhere you go, like I said, as I'm that light, you go and be a light to someone's life. And when more lights come together, what a greater light we change. And in that way, we can change our world. I'm so thankful, my darling Mr. Fon Divine. And thanks to you, I'm where I am today. You contributed a great deal. I'm humbled and honored. Thank you. So thank you all for joining me. I'll have to leave you right now, and I really wish you go about today making up your mind. I mean, everybody I work with, I do a lot of workshops. We had a wonderful confidence building workshop this morning, and when the women come in, or the men, I mean, there's a few, one gentleman in the course, and they never say I'm fine. When I say how you doing, I'm great, I'm awesome. It's great. And honestly, I've seen them change immensely. It's so wonderful. I take no glory. It says, let your light so shine before men. I am the light of God. Let your light so shine before men, so they see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. I take no glory for everything I do, but my mission, but I have a responsibility that I shine. I have a responsibility that my light shines before men. A light is not meant to be hidden. A light is not meant to actually, you put it and then you hide it, under the bed. No, it's meant to be lit and then it's out there, and everybody who walks into that room can see because of that light. Both the good and the bad, both the believers and the non-believers, both your friends and not your friends or whoever. So come on, we are each light to the world. We are each light. Can we go out there? A light has one purpose. If we are all positives to this world, there will be no negative news. Because we can bring hope where there is dismay. We can bring joy where there is sadness, because we have the power and ability within us to change situations and circumstances. And thank you all for joining me. I need to leave you right now. Have a hectic day, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. in the evening. God bless you all. And please, if you have any questions, put it there, inbox me. I know a lot of people follow me, they don't come live, they don't comment, and I respect that. They send me messages, so you are very free. I always leave my number. Send me a message, do something, ask me what you want. Like this question was actually prompted, by someone who asked a question, and we are actually doing a topic on that. Send me anything you want me to deal with on personal development, health and well-being, and I'm ready to serve you. I'm here to serve you. And thank you all for joining me. And please, can you share? I give this gift of mine, to everyone out there in the world to reach out to more people. And all I ask you, if I touch your life, can you please touch another person's life? Can you share this to them? If all of my messages, my videos, I know a lot of people send me messages, and I'm so grateful and I'm so humbled. I take not the glory. Thank you that I'm touching their life and I'm impacting their life. All I ask you to do, please share and touch another person's life. When I give to you, it is my greatest heart's desire that you give to another. I might not know some of the people you know, and they might need to listen to this video. Why not do an act of kindness and share this video so you might reach out to them? I'm going now. I'm going to leave you now. I have a busy day ahead of me, and God bless you. And for those of you who are actually available, I'm having a wonderful workshop. Everything I do, a masterclass, it's really wonderful. I don't speak things that I don't deliver. You really need to meet me live, honestly. There is some energy, there is some transcendent power, over me that changes an entire environment when I speak. So if you can have this impact when I talk to you, on Facebook through the screen, imagine us being together in the same room. I really know it's a gift, and I'm grateful and I'm honored. So join me in London for the Driven by Vision, a masterclass, for clarity. A lot of people don't have clarity in life. A lot of people's mind are so clouded, and that's why a lot of negativity, a lot of whatever they've been told, they are bad, they are horrible. If someone has told you negative, remember, you just neutralize it with a positive. You are dumb, I am beautiful, I'm confident, I'm intelligent, and you are depositing that. You are calling for the things that do not exist as if they were, and they become a reality. You become confident, and all you can think in any circumstance and given situation is that you are confident. All you can think and speak in any given situation is that you are an intelligent woman, you are an intelligent man. You are created for greatness, you are destined for greatness. And so you go out there and live that life. So join me so you can have clarity in every area of your life, because for me it is fundamental. Your health and well-being, there must be harmony. It's not about achieving success in one area. We have some people who've had all the wealth in the world, so much money, yet they commit suicide, yet they are unfulfilled, yet they are unhappy. It needs to be a balance. You need to have clarity in every area of your life. If you're one of those who are not happy where they are, who lack clarity, who is not driven, who is not motivated, because you cannot be motivated without a clear idea of where you want to be or what you want to do in your life. Motivation is simply what causes you to initiate, guide, and maintain goal-oriented behavior. So if you have no clarity of the goal that you want to accomplish, there will be no motivation. You can start because maybe you're pushed to start, you're motivated to start, but you're not going to keep going. Motivation is not a static point. It is actually a continuous process. You initiate, you guide yourself towards your goal, and when you get to that goal, you don't fall back. Some people achieve success, they fall back. No, because they were not motivated. They were not clear enough of what they wanted and why they wanted that. This keeps you motivated throughout. So come on, join me on the 1st and 2nd of December 2017 at the Marble Arch Marriott Hotel, London. I'll be delivering the masterclass, Driven by Vision masterclass, and the Passion to Wealth masterclass. You are a great potential of wealth. You are far beyond any currency that human has ever seen. It is all entrapped in what we call your potential. It is all entrapped in what we call your strengths, your greatest strengths, your greatest passions. I want to guide you step by step how you can transform this and live a glorious, a fulfilled life, earning from your passion. When you do that, you know what? Life becomes, oh goodness, I don't even have the word. It becomes super awesome and super glorious. You don't work any more day in your life. You never talk of going to retirement because life is fun. Your job is fun. Your job is your passion. This is my passion. I was born to encourage people. I was born to inspire. Every day of my life, 5 days a week, I'm delivering workshops or I'm running one-to-one sessions, and I still manage to come live. I will not be able to do live every day now because I'm so busy, and I still manage to come live. Because when I come live, there is a new energy that is actually revived within me because I enjoy it. Passion is energy. Passion is fuel. Passion is fire. The fire keeps burning and I cannot stop. I came here for 15 minutes. I cannot even stop. But I need to go. I love you all so much. I really need to go now. That's what I'm talking about. I want you to be so passionate about life because life is beautiful. When you're passionate about life, you are excited each new day amidst the challenges and the odds. You know that you were born a victor and you will overcome whatever challenge comes your way. So why not join me? You follow the link, Vision by Driven Masterclass and Passion to World Masterclass, and you become the best version of yourself. You go out and impact lives, doing what you do best, what you love doing, what you enjoy doing. So you don't need scripts, because it is your life. What I say is my life. It's working on me. It's just like the light does not need to tell you how to shine. The light just shines. And if you're a light, all you need to do now, go and shine. You shine especially where there is darkness. You are not needed where there is light. Remember, you are needed where there is darkness. If you're a positive person, you are not needed where there is positive. It's good. You make a great positive environment. You are needed where there is negative. So go out there and change your environment and infest and contaminate it with some dose of positivity. Have a wonderful day. Now, I love you all and God bless you. You've been listening to Dr. Sylvia Forchap-Likambi, an empowerment and transformation expert, a best-selling author, a life coach, an executive coach, a mentor. Why not contact me? Go to my website at www.drsylvialikambi.com, www.drsylvialikambi.com, and my contact number is +44 75 39 21 6072, +44 75 39 21 6072. Thank you all and God bless you. Go and shine. Thank you. Bye now. Love you all.